The plan to name and shame disqualified drivers has actually been delayed because of research that indicated that it wouldn't be effective. But however, it has now been alleged that the research conducted relied on international studies, were outdated. But is this something that would actually deter people from breaking the law? Now, earlier on we spoke to Susan Gray, who's the spokesperson of PARC, the Road Safety and Victim Support Group, who gave us the background on this name and shame initiative.
We met with Moya Murdoch, CEO of the Road Safety Authority, and we asked her what was RSA planning to do on the serious issue that 98% of drivers that were disqualified in court were not surrendering their licences to the RSA. Now, Ms Murdoch's suggestion was they were planning to set up a name and shame database whereby drink drivers in particular would be named. Now, that's 3 years ago. And we firmly believe RSA are not serious about setting up any such database.
Well, I suppose the primary concern has to be enforcement. The best way to stop drink driving is to convince people that if they do it, they're going to get caught. And the question, therefore, we need to ask is, if we're going to name and shame, is that going to decrease the incidence of drink driving? I'm not sure that there's any evidence to suggest that it is. At the moment, we have a number of very draconian penalties, and that's exactly the way it should be for drink driving. So if you are convicted of drink driving, you are automatically disqualified. There's no discretion for a judge to do anything but disqualify you. The other element to this is that all that information is publicly available already, insofar as there's a constitutional requirement for all of these cases to be done in public. So if you're convicted of drink driving in the district court, that's done in public, and any court reporter who's there will know about that and can report on that. There are two concerns about this proposal, I would say. First of all, is it going to change things? But secondly, there's a kind of implicit suggestion that if everybody knows that Johnny down the road is disqualified from driving, everybody will somehow enforce that ban. So if they see Johnny out driving, they'll stop him or call the guards or whatever it is. And you'd have to wonder about the appropriateness of the citizenry being involved in enforcing driving bans. That's a matter for the guards. The guards have that information. It's available on their systems, and so they know if they can't stop somebody driving, if that person is disqualified or not. So I suppose you've got to wonder, A, about the effectiveness, and B, about the appropriateness of the suggestion here as to whether it's actually going to achieve what people would like to see achieved.